Lesh Tiny. Then it looked like they picked Lesh because they wanted it to be a core, zoning him out so he can't last it. Seb's gonna have a time of his life on this bottom lane. Top lane is gonna be strong for Alliance.
Okay. Oh, give him those punches. Tagging moves in. Yeah, very strange. And the mid matchup should hopefully be a little bit better, I guess. Mickey, ooh, taking some punches. And it looks like it is going to be that matchup that they wanted. So in the end, this ends up working out, I'd say, for Alliance pretty well as far as the laning stage goes. Pretty much everything you would want. The toss, finding first blood. It's the time. Still a lot of damage.
It's about those little things. You want to pop magic sticks while you have divine favor, so you heal more. Mid lane.
Dead. Thompson done. Invoker mid, gonna find that kill onto the rotating Tiny. Not gonna get him though.
He turns on Dota after this game. Yeah, let me try this, and then gets 4 reports, actually 9 reports.
Is it bad that I thought about trying to play support Invoker? Like, as soon as I saw this, I was like, that doesn't sound that bad. Yeah, that'll be great, I'm sure. Leshrac, mid lane. Punch, punch, needs another, is gonna have that disruption. They lose Jerax, actually. Dies to Mickey, and well, able to dodge away from some of that damage, but the Shadow Poison coming through, and OG gonna lose Mr. Thompson.
Oh, Ark's here. He gets Orb of Venom. That's a lot of potential kills.
Okay. Oh, okay. Arcane Rune. They really haven't been able to do much. It's a 2,000 gold lead early on here for Alliance, and they will be able to find a return kill here. Jerax has Tornado and Cold Snap. Do they find an opening here? Oh, Boundless Strike. They move in. Tornado to try and interrupt, but the toss already finds the kill. And this support Invoker is not working at all. Top lane?
He has no boots. Lesh doesn't have boots, but the Tiny does. Alright, that's a kill. Top lane, what's happening on top lane? You can't swap anymore. Maybe they, as I mentioned, thought that Kanka's gonna be mid, but it'd still be a better choice if they done on a mid lane. There's no way they're saving him. It's gonna be a dead man. He has no boots.
Caught there. Jerax also dies, so yep, all across the board. Alliance
as a second item against the Monkey King, against the Troll, it just cripples both of these cores. Disruption setup.
Disruption, they aren't going to be able to interrupt that one afterwards. Do drain a lot of the mana, but immediately it's going to pop some 6 and they can walk away. And now Jerax in some trouble. They had an X, but not going to go for it. So, what do you do at this point if you're OG? Because it feels like they have just completely lack any ability to do anything. To get the deny on the top tower as well.
From Alliance.
Insania just moving in to try and get some of these wards down. No Tail will spot him. And bottom lane, they lose Jerax yet again. Do burn through all the mana on Taiga though, so he won't have any toss here available. And oh, good torrent from Quakefa. That might have been the death of Taiga as he moves in closer.
That's good.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, Mickey ready to go in again. They slow down Jerax. Tornado to try and interrupt, and oh, they have the Divine Favor to try and keep him alive. Ghost Walk away. The magical damage almost enough to kill, but they jump in with everybody else. They do lose the Chen. Able to find a return kill now. The boat with the X not going to connect, and just like that, Seb will get a little bit of a chase on. They're going to surge forward Thompson on this Monkey King. See if they can slow down and possibly kill off Insania X. Torrent can come out yet again if they need to, but they don't pull him back in time, and they lose Insania because of it. Boxy moving in. The CK has been able to do whatever he wants. The Boundless Strike to turn it around. An Alliance, one by one, running into their death. Quakefa needs to be careful here as well. They have another X that gets thrown out. Does have mana there for the Torrent afterwards. They're able to connect there, and Seb moves back into position. They pop the ulti, immediately surges away. Thompson, Boundless Strike going to be back up in 3 seconds, but he
just needs levels on this hero.
Yeah.
The problem is that the Alliance lineup is gonna fall.
Oh! Thompson! All around the map so consistently. Oh, Ghost Walk. Jarek spots out these heroes. They realize that he's on top of them. Can they punish? It looks like they're going to be able to, and yeah, OG just going to give up Jarek's for dead. It's going to become a force to be reckoned with. What we talked about earlier still sort of stands true, that all these heroes without mana don't do much on Alliance. Oh, Wukong's command. Insania trying to run away. Thompson moving in. They find the kill. Do have the X, the boat. It's going to connect this time with the torrent there. And it looks like they will be able to run down Thompson. So that's some mana there. And yeah, they are going to just back out. Gonna surge forward, the Hellbear Smasher, give him the clap, give him the punch, and well, gonna give Jarek's the kill. Much needed for this Invoker. Favor, they have the Alpha Wolf nearby. Like, the tier 1 tower just dropped so quickly.
They're gonna find Thompson.
And the rest of them are here, though. The Boundless Strike comes down. He's off the tree, trying to live through this one. Hand of God comes out. Alliance, all grouped up together. They're in some trouble. The wall drops down. They're so slow. Tosses away the Leshrac, trying to save his life. The boat is going to connect there onto the Monkey King, but LTW has already found the kills that he needs. Now Jarek's moving in, seeing if he can find any type of disable. Has the Cold Snap onto Mickey with the Urn Charge, and the chase forward comes from Thompson. It's 14 minutes again, and they're inside the base. It's not a very spicy meatball as they walk away from it. And now the Surge Up trying to get out of there. ILTW, the X. It's going to keep him caught here for the moment, but there isn't any follow-up. Quakeman doesn't have the mana. He doesn't have the spells off cooldown. TW runs back in. 4 stacks of the Shadow Poison. But Boxy might end up going down nonetheless. Torrent pulls back onto 1, misses off the mark. Affirmative, check runes, OG. They will dive your base no matter what happens. But they do have the boat here on the Thompson. Does not hit there. A nice little dodge from Thompson. I think he was able to dodge the Torrent, and now Seb, wall dropped down, slowed up for the moment. Lots of damage on a no-tail there as well. But he's moving into position and already taking away all the mana from Insania, so no more spells after the ulti will be able to be used. Thompson does die up on his perch as a Deafening Blast comes out, pushing back a couple. And they, again, won't be able to find this full combination. X or Splitter a lot harder, but they do get the Chen. LTW, though, turns forward, and the body blocks from the catapults. Oh, man.
Plus, he has extra damage from Al.
And they won't be able to make anything happen there.
Boxy is extremely farmed. He's level 2 as well right now. Midashim is level 2 with Armlet. That's going to be a lot of damage. But against Whirling Axes, if Troll stays alive, they use a Boundless Strike or use Tornado on those illusions. Do that.
Thompson up on the high ground has Wukong's command. They spot out Boxy. They're all split up. Mickey is the only one over here by him, and Topsy turns it back around with that Wukong's command down. He's just left to the wolves. There's like 2 that are chasing up on the north side, and now Seb moves into position looking for the stomp. They find Quakeba, have the dust onto him, trying to bring down this Darkseer. If they kill off Seb, it could look kind of okay, and they do manage to control him. Rest of OG trying to back out now afterwards. LTW still chasing forward for a bit more. Out of mana, and there's the toss off to the side. Now Mickey, lots of damage out there as well, and LTW finding his food to eat up. Gobble gobble as Taiga is going to also be ran down. 3 dead for the cost of the Darkseer and the Invoker.
And back to Roche Pit, Darkseer has almost full...
He was doing that earlier in the team fights too. He doesn't care. He's having a good time with it. Oh no. Boundless Strike. And soon to be a vacuum to pull this man back into position. They are looking for the Sunstrike. Not going to find it. That's an Invoke use, which is not necessarily what you want. A 1-second stun. Mickey's still living, but eventually does die. And now they pop the CK ultimate. Those illusions are dead instantly. And Boxy trying to run away, but rooted and killed. Taiga jumps forward. Avatos, Thompson still living. They throw out all of the mana away from Insania. This is going to be a dead Tiny. 1 by 1 by 1 by 1. OG gets the job done.
And suddenly this Kanka, who doesn't know what he wants to build, has Radiant and decides to go for a Shadow Blade, doesn't even buy it when he had enough gold to put
play it safe, take the fights when they come to you.
Because they know lineup of Alliance is not gonna scale into late game. CK, even with this amount of farm, he's not doing anything. They don't have the front liner.
The vacuum wall pulls him back in, and BKB out for Thompson, slowed down and killed off. They have the boat out, but it only connects onto 2, and really it's only tickling as 3 die again. And now up to high ground, and possibly a bit more, because guess what? They've got Divine Favor catapults that just rip through these buildings, and they wanted to throw some alacrity on them as well.
They also have Alpha. Catapult deals 150
and they're just going for it.
With Vlad, with Divine Favor, and Alpha Aura.
They can smell it. OG wanting to go to the miner. They're going to interrupt there. Catch out Quakefa. He can't get X back pull into the fountain. And instead, it's going to be a no man's land under control. No tail with his eyes on the prize. He's going to take down these buildings as LTW also starts to focus them down. He still has the Aegis, even if they do manage to find that kill. Reality Rift, everything being used to toss back in from Thompson. He doesn't care at all. Buildings are dropping, and OG are going to be going to the miner as they stomp over the face of Alliance, doing it yet again for themselves.
Yeah, OG wants to go to a miner really hard. They just want it to be there so they can qualify for a major, huh?
If they play like this, they're going to. If they play like this, they're going to get top 8 at the major. OG taking down this Ancient. Taiga jumps forward again, seeing if they can find some semblance of a couple of kills, but really it's Cardi that's the MVP the entire time. The last rocket flow, and OG are going to be going to the miner. Gratz is the call from Insania.